Welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to this week's energy forecast. I'm Sarah Louise, I'm an intuitive, I'm a reader of the cosmic weather, and I'm here to share with you what's coming up this week. So my beautiful friends, we are walking into this first week of October and the energy feels different. It's like, I feel like it's like we've finally closed the door of all of that, eclipse and lessons and kind of like, I kind of want to say hardship, but it wasn't hardship. It was just kind of, it felt a bit like we were trudging through some mud and making big decisions. There could have been some conflicts and there was lots of like, gotta this and I've gotta that. And it was kind of like, whew, yeah. And the energy and the vibration of October is really different. It's like, we don't need to talk about that anymore. We've talked about it enough. And we know where we're going. We're heading in the right direction. Now let's go. Let's go. Yeah, and we've got this incredible super full moon in Aries this week, which I'm loving because it's like fire's back in our belly. It's like, let's go. Like we've kind of sat and chatted and, negotiated and now it's like, it's time. Like put the foot to the pedal. And it's not in a gotta rush to get things done, and it's just like it's time to go. And October, I don't sense any like massive kind of big transformation, big change coming in. Like I said last week, it's just progressing on the path where we've kind of like, we've been putting ourselves heading. And it's like, now we're in this path, okay, let's go. And things that maybe may have felt stagnant or things that had been holding back for a while, you're going to start to feel that forward momentum now. It's like the energy has shifted. We're going from kind of like striving and wishing to, thriving and doing and being. So there's most definitely an incredible shift this week. Knowing that there's that full moon coming and we're going to feel the fire in our belly and we want to go, know that that can also bring with it some little bit, I don't want to say volatile because it's not that, it's just like a little bit emotionally intense. Like we might test the boundaries a little bit and we may feel a bit charged. So if we know that energy is coming up, we can just go, okay, well, I'll work with it in a way that I can help myself with it. So if I'm feeling kind of quite charged, I'll do whatever technique I know works for me. So, it might be go for a run, or it might be cold water plunge, or it might be, just something that I can help release that charge in my body. Yeah, it may be journaling, it may be singing, it may be dancing, whatever your medicine is. Yeah. Release the charge. We don't want to hold on to it. Yeah, because like that builds up, and then we get that volcano explosion, and we don't want to be like that, right? So if you feel that charge coming up, boundaries being tested, speak your truth, be open, and do what you need to do to release. Yeah. But I'm loving it. I'm excited for the energy of this week. I'm like, yeah, there's like a shift coming in. It's already started. There's a beautiful full moon that's going to give us some power, some energy, some fire, and we need it. It's been like walking through mud, but like we had to walk through mud because we had to slow it down, and if the mud hadn't have been there, we would have just carried on in the same way. So the kind of mud came to kind of pull us back, and now it's like, let's go. Yeah, we've stepped out of the mud, we're now on solid ground, we feel grounded in ourselves, we know what we need to do, yeah, to look after self, to stay focused, to stay on track. Yeah. Over are the days of compromising self and, we just can't do it anymore, right? So it's a good week. So have a tune into, where do I need to start moving forward a little bit more? Is there anything that I kind of feel like I want to be doing? And what can I do to kind of push forward with my power, in whatever areas that is? Yeah, it's a good week. As I said, I feel like October is a bit of a, just alignment month. So all that shift happens, and now it's like, okay, you're on the path. At first you're a little bit like, oh, I don't really know where to step and I'm not really sure. And now it's like, no, I trust, and I'm just going to put one foot in front of the other. And I don't always know what's coming, and that's okay, because I'm really learning to be present in the moment. Yeah. The card of the week is gratitude. And I'm like, if we could all hold that, that sense of gratitude and that attitude of gratitude, it's going to really help us, being grateful for the really small things, the clean air that we're breathing, the food that we're eating, the people that we're surrounded by, grateful to ourselves, grateful, we do gratitude all the time, and, we have so much to be grateful for. And when we start to tune into that gratitude, we shift our frequency and we shift our energy. Yeah. And it's the little things that we know we can do now in a moment to keep ourselves, open, bright, light, in alignment. Yeah. And it's in that space we're going to live our best life. Yeah. So have a good week. Make some progress forward in whatever area that means for you. I have a beautiful week coming up. This has kind of been coming in, and I know what the universe is doing. I've been kind of, wanting to do something for about a year, and it just hasn't quite aligned. And then I wasn't well, and then, everything had to slow down. And now I'm like, okay, let's go. And it just lined up super quick, super easy. So I'm off, to do some teacher training around somatic dance movement, and I'm so excited. Yeah, I know dancing's my medicine, and I know it's a lot of people's medicine. So to be able to bring that into my work and into my space and is so exciting. So, that's why I'm saying to you, stuff's going to start opening up. It's opening up for me. It's going to be opening up for you. Yeah. And we're in a beautiful position now where we can start to make momentum and start to walk forward. And that's what October is all about. It's about, there's your chosen path. That's kind of what you've put out there. Now you can start walking it. It's like we planted the seed, we did the soil, and now it's like things are going to start to grow. It's exciting times. So I want you to have a beautiful week. Practice your gratitude, channel the charge if it comes up. And welcome in this full moon in Aries. Like, don't be scared of that fire. Like, embrace it, bring it on. Use it to light yourself up. Yeah. Release what you don't need. Like, let go, burn what you don't want. Ignite in yourself, what needs igniting. The passion, the power. It's beautiful energy. Yeah. It's a good week. Yeah. If you can channel that energy, in the kind of highest form, it's a great week. I send you all heaps of love, and I will see you next week. In my forecast will come from Bali, and I'll be, deep in whatever that's going to look like. So that's exciting. Have an amazing week.